Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, or welcome back. Thank you so much for being here. In today's Pick a Card reading, we are looking at a message of hope. And I decided to do this reading because I feel like a lot of people toward the end of the year, around the holidays, a lot of people can tend to feel a little depressed or lonely or sad or just sometimes even a little bit lost. And so I wanted to offer this reading to anyone who's feeling that way, and also just anyone in general who may just need a message of hope today. So that's what we're going to look at today. And once you choose your card, you'll be able to find the timestamps in the description box below, which will take you directly to your reading. And if you ever want to book a private reading with me, you can do that on my website, which is also linked in the description box below. And please know that is the only way to book a reading with me or any other service. I will never reach out to you to book a service. So if somebody does that, please know that's not me. Okay, so let's get your cards. Spirit, we are looking at a message of hope today. Can we have a card for pile number 1, please? Can we have a card for pile number 2, please? Okay. Can we have a card for pile number 3, please? Okay. Pile number 1. You have iridescence, let your true colors sparkle, glimmer, and glow for all to see. And you have the Carnelian heart. Pile number 2, you have smooth flight, no need to struggle against the wind when you can catch the current and sail easily upon the breeze. And you have the ocean Jasper heart. Pile number 3, you have let it blossom. The timing of the universe is precise and wise. With patience, care, and trust, the flowers you've been tending to will bloom in glorious beauty. And you have the tiger's eye heart. Please take as long as you need choosing your card or cards, and I will see you in your readings. Hello, pile number 1. You have the Carnelian heart, and your card is iridescence. Let your true colors sparkle, glimmer, and glow for all to see. So I get a couple things here. First of all, I feel like if you feel lonely, like you're not really fitting in somewhere, or you haven't found like your soul tribe, I feel like things are going to change for you. I feel like you're going to be drawn to certain people are going to be drawn to you. With the butterfly here, I feel like things are about to transform in your life, and you're really going to find like your core group of people, like your soul tribe. I also feel like if you are trying to find the love of your life, I feel like you just being you is going to attract this person. I feel like the right person is out there for you, and kind of like with the 2 hummingbirds here, I feel like you're going to be guided toward each other fairly soon. So if anything like that has got you down, just know that transformation is about to take place in your life, and like, don't lose hope with that. I also feel like some of you may be maybe trying to make some changes to your life, or trying to start something new, something like that. And you may feel like, maybe like you're not sure if this is a good idea, or if anyone's going to pay attention to it, or if it'll be successful, whatever it is. And with that, what I'm getting is that you have a very unique idea, And I feel that it could be very, very, very successful. And I feel like if you move forward with this, you will be guided like on the right path, toward the right people, toward the right situations, things like that. So for anyone watching this, I feel like there's transformation that's about to happen for you. And I feel like there's something kind of divinely guiding you to where you need to go, kind of being in the right place at the right time. Because, you know, the hummingbird always finds the nectar. So just keep that in mind. Let's look at your other oracle cards and see what else we have for you. Oops. Okay, Spirit, we are looking at, or our question is, a message of hope. What message of hope do you have for pile number 1, please? I feel like these two want to come out, so let's look at these. Follow the stream, dedication, trust, future rivers and oceans. So interesting. Look at that. So first of all, what I first get here is a sense of cleansing. With the water, I'm just getting like, let the water just kind of flow over you and let the water cleanse away the past. That's the first thing I'm getting here. I'm also getting, with dedication and trust, not to give up. So don't give up on an idea that you have, no matter what that idea is. If that idea is that you want to quit your job and start a business, don't give up on that. If your idea is finding the love of your life, don't give up on that. Now, you see this here? And you see how the person is like walking toward that? I feel like it's literally on the other side. Like there's something so close. It's like you kind of just have to walk through a door. And Spirit is saying just trust in the process. Trust that things are changing for you. Trust that your wishes, your dreams, your hopes, that everything is going to come true for you. And you see, can you see that right here? It looks like a little rainbow, like the light reflecting on the waters, creating a little rainbow. So I feel like your happy ending is in the future for you. Okay, so don't give up. Follow your dreams. Follow, what is it that's made you feel like you need a message of hope? Okay, what is that? Follow that idea, okay? Because it's going to lead you somewhere. Okay, then we have the pink dolphin, celebration, fun, unbridled joy, and open heart. Look at that. Do you see that? And do I remember this correctly? Why do I feel like I heard somewhere that dolphins can be a representation of finding your soulmate? Am I incorrect there? You know, even if I am wrong, for some reason it came up in my mind. So I feel like that's important. Yeah, that's really interesting, because I did mention that in the beginning. That really came up pretty strongly in the beginning. So this could be you finding your soulmate, your special person. I also feel like this could be you finding like the perfect job, the perfect career, the perfect friends. Look at how happy this person is. And look, here is a rainbow again. It's like connecting two things together in perfect harmony. So I feel like there's a little bit of a process here. I feel like, first of all, if you're feeling a little bit down, a little bit sad, depressed, whatever it is, even if you're feeling hopeless, I feel like Spirit is really saying to kind of cleanse yourself of that energy somehow. And I know that's very, very difficult when you're really not feeling motivated. Again, this is a message from Spirit. So, you know, I'm just the messenger here. Try to kind of cleanse yourself of that energy. Try to get up and try to focus on what it is that will kind of bring a sense of renewal in your life. And then walk toward that. Walk toward that with faith. And I really feel like if you do that, that's when you're going to have this celebration. You're going to have more fun than you've had in a long time. And you're really going to feel so fulfilled and so happy and so glad that you took those steps forward. Okay, what else? Let me see. Okay, What else do you have for pile number 1, please? We're looking at a message of hope for pile number 1. Okay. So we have the egg stone, feminine power, embodiment, and fertility. So definitely this is like the birth of something new, creating something, walking into that new doorway. Remember I talked about the doorway there? Taking a chance on life, taking a chance on your ideas. And if you're male watching this, please don't get caught up on like the feminine power and, you know, the energy like that. We're just, or I mean like the wording, because we're talking about energy here. So this is about, you know, creating something, running with an idea, feeling empowered and moving forward with something that you want to bring to life. So no matter what that is, if that's, you know, again, you finding your soulmate, or you, you know, starting a business or moving somewhere, or whatever kind of, you know, life change it could be, feel empowered and really focus on that idea and really focus on moving forward. That's what I got, is just focus on moving forward. Because if you're kind of in a funk, and, you know, it can be really easy to stay there. So Spirit is saying it's really, really important to take at least one step towards something, towards your goal, so that you don't kind of get stuck in the murky waters, right? Okay. Look at, you have another rainbow. I love your cards. So it's the sanctuary, harmony and balance, joy and contentment. Can I just point this out? You have joy twice. You have joy twice. Look at, you have the 3 rainbows here. Look at that. Look at how pretty this card is. Harmony, balance. Things are going to balance out for you. You're going to feel so much better. I feel like with the stones here, I feel like something's going to grow. I feel like there's a lot of strength in whatever is growing, whatever is coming out of this difficult time that you've been in. It's like a breath of fresh air moving forward. Look at, you have your 2 end cards here. This one, the person's moving forward. Remember I mentioned like opening a door, walking through there. And then here, you're walking forward again. You have the rainbow. There's so much light and so much beautiful energy coming towards you. So I hope you keep that in mind. Okay, now we're going to look at your tarot cards. What else do you want to say to pile number 1, please? We're looking at a message of hope. Oh, I love this for you. You have the Ace of Cups. Okay, so this is like a great idea. This is moving forward. This is taking your hopes and your dreams and putting them out into the world. Also, I feel like doing this one little thing will create kind of a ripple effect in your life, really creating harmony and balance in all areas of your life. I feel like taking this one little step will really have a great, great impact on you moving forward. Also, look at the sun shining here. It's like there's so much light. There's so much, what's the word I'm looking for? Protection. There's a lot of protection with this. And also, I feel like it won't be that long. Like once you start moving forward with this particular idea, even if you don't have an idea yet, I feel like once you start taking some steps out of where you currently are, you're going to start to feel lighter. You're going to start to feel inspiration coming from somewhere. Okay. Then we have the Goddess of Swords. I mean, look at this card. Look at how strong and powerful and determined this person is. This is the Queen of Swords. So this is you. I'm seeing you like getting an idea and moving forward with it. You getting an idea and really feeling a sense of empowerment. And Oh, and look at the birds. You have a bird here and you have a bird here. I love that for you. There's movement. There's definitely a lot of movement going on. This, I also see here, remember in the very beginning, I talked about kind of cleansing your energy and moving forward. I'm seeing that here. I'm seeing you getting like cleansing your energy, getting a new frame of mind, feeling strong and powerful, and having an idea and knowing that nothing's going to get in the way of you pursuing that particular idea. Nothing's going to get in the way of you pursuing your goals. These cards are stuck together. Okay, there we go. So we have the Two of Pentacles. Look at this. I see so much emotional balance here. Do you notice the waterfall? Again, I'm getting a sense of cleansing your energy, a sense of renewal, a sense of stepping out from the past. I'm feeling like something happened in the past that kind of got you in this energy of feeling stuck or feeling like great sadness or something like that. So maybe some of you lost a loved one. Maybe some of you had a breakup. Maybe some of you with the Pentacles here, maybe some of you are not happy with your job, or maybe you want to do something more on your own, more independent as far as work goes. Maybe you want to make more money. Really anything. Maybe you want to move too. Whatever it is, I feel like once you kind of really clear your mind, so Spirit is saying you need to clear your body and also clear your mind. And that is going to create this balance. That's when you kind of come back to who you are. You come back to this, this unique person, this unique energy. Spirit is telling me that you have so much to offer the world and friends and family and even animals. It's just so much that you're holding inside that needs to kind of come out into the world. So much to offer. We have the Ten of Wands. Yeah, this is what I was feeling, that something happened where you feel like you're doing this all on your own, or it's too much. You can't keep going this way. You need a change in your life. And what Spirit is telling me here with the Ten of Wands is that this cycle is about to come to an end. You're about to complete this particular cycle. You're about to come into more harmony and balance. You're about to be happier. There's going to be a celebration. And what Spirit is saying is open your heart. Like, don't get stuck here feeling like life is just too much. It's too heavy and you're losing motivation to try to like get out of this particular situation. So Spirit says, trust in the universe, trust that things will get better for you, trust that you will have a great idea of like moving forward, something that will get you out of this place. And it could even be just getting out with friends or trying something new where you can meet new friends, something like that. Because you don't need to do it all alone on your own. You don't have to be alone in this. I'm really feeling like there's a lot of people out there who are just ready to celebrate you. Like, I feel like your energy is so unique and such a gift to the world that you're going to be celebrated. You will be celebrated. Any ideas that you have will be celebrated, and all of this is on its way to you. Yes. So we have the Justice card. Now, this particular Justice card, this person's crying here. So I feel like I'm feeling like there's something that you either cut out of your life that was not working for you, or something came to an end, or some of you may have lost a loved one, maybe someone passed away or something like that, which is, so very difficult to deal with. And if that did happen, I'm so sorry. So it could be something like like that going on. It could also be that you need to get rid of something in your life in order to create balance. Because what I'm seeing here is that like you need more balance in your life, first of all, because there's something that's a little bit off here with the energy, but it shouldn't be off. It doesn't need to be off. So again, this takes me back to kind of cleansing the energy. And then look at this is right below the sanctuary card: harmony, balance, joy, and contentment, right? How do you get there? How are you able to turn around so that you can see this path here and you can get to this point here? How do you do that? You do that by releasing anything that you're holding on to that no longer needs to be in your life. So if it's grief, or if it's anger, or if it's sadness, or if it's just like a general sense of feeling hopeless, Spirit says, you know, do what you can. Take one little step today to try to help yourself cleanse that energy and kind of heal. You know, heal from that energy. And even if you just step outside to go get the mail, okay, then if that's all you want to do today, then that's fine. Just try that and just see if you feel a little bit better than staying in bed all day. You know what I mean? Like that kind of thing. And maybe it's not that bad. Maybe you're just feeling a little bit stuck. But if, you know, you can kind of use that same example of if you're feeling stuck, what can you do today? Can you write down an idea of something that would help you feel unstuck? You know, kind of like that. So it's kind of like generating ideas on kind of how to fix the situation. Okay, now here's the Three of Pentacles. Now this is very interesting because remember when I was saying here that you feel like you're doing it all alone, you feel like you can't keep going on this way. I also said somewhere that there are, you know, your soul tribe. There are people out there who would love to have you in their circle, in their lives. This is what I'm seeing here. First of all, you're not doing it all alone here. You have support. These are people I see coming into your life who love you for who you are, who support you, who are true friends, who will help you out. This could even have to do with work or if you're moving somewhere. So let's just say if you're moving somewhere, I feel like you're definitely going to find your soul tribe. If you have moved somewhere and you haven't found your soul tribe yet, I feel like you will. I feel like you're going to meet at least two people who are going to be kind of like that lifelong friends, right? People who have your back. If you're looking for a new job, I feel like you're going to have a couple new job offers coming in, 2 to 3 new job offers coming in, and I feel like you're going to accept one. And I feel like that one that you accept is going to be just like so much better for you. I feel like you're going to have a support system there. I feel like people are going to love what you have to offer, and you're going to be a great addition to the team. So this could even apply maybe if you're looking for your soulmate. This could apply to that too, where you're getting, you know, you're meeting people, you're kind of narrowing it down, where you're so close to meeting that perfect person for you. So just keep that in mind too. This can apply to any scenario. Those are just kind of ones, you know, general that came to my mind. Okay, so here we have the Son of Cups, which is the Knight of Cups. And do you see this? This looks like a white peacock right here. I don't know if you can see that. Let me see there. Can you see what I'm talking about right here? The lighting, it's not really working that well with this picture, but what I get here, and look at all the fish here. So very interesting. This card is so interesting. Okay, so I'm getting a few things here. So first of all, pursue your dreams. Pursue what makes you happy. What I'm getting with the white peacock is that you can create what you want. Like, how do I say this? The vision that you want, you can bring that vision to life. Like what would make you happy, you can bring that to life. And with all the fish coming toward this person holding the cup here, it's like you're attracting the right people, you're attracting the right energy. Like all of these things are coming together to support this idea that you have, this idea that I feel once you kind of stand up and you figure out what would make you happy, what would make you feel motivated, what can you grow, okay, with the tree here, what can you grow? I feel like once you kind of get into that rhythm, you're not going to want to stop. And I feel like it's going to be so motivating and so uplifting for you that you're really going to almost kind of find your passion, find your person, find your perfect place to live, your perfect job, whatever it is that's going on in your life right now that's making you feel stagnant. I feel like that's going to be changing for you. Yes, look at this. I mean, this is what I just said. Okay, so this is the Goddess of Pentacles. So this is the Queen of Pentacles. Look at all of the butterflies flying toward this queen here. And look at, there's the little bunny there. I love that. So, and look at the water flowing. Look at that water flowing. So the Queen of Pentacles has achieved their dreams, has achieved her dreams, you know, and again, don't get caught up on the gender. We're talking about the energy here. Okay, so you took this idea from the Queen of Swords here and you brought it to life. You found your soul tribe. You found your partner. You found the perfect job. You found the perfect place to live. Like I said, whatever it is. And how did you get there? You got there by cleansing your energy, dedication, trust, right? And then you have the celebration. So the Queen of Pentacles has, you know, a lot of money, a lot of success, a lot of independence. This is someone who really took, you know, the strength that they needed to pull themselves out of a place where they felt like they didn't have any hope. And now look at all the growth. Look at all the luxury. Look at all the, you know, here, remember this person standing by the tree, and then you have the tree here growing in the distance. There's so much growth that's ahead for you. Excuse me. Feeling unstuck. There's movement. I'm getting so much movement here. Is remember you have the two birds here, and then you have all of these butterflies here. You have 5 butterflies. Excuse me. See, I can tell there's something stuck with you, with your energy, because my my throat tends to like close up a little bit, and I have to cough. Sometimes I have to get some water when there's kind of a stuck energy here. So what I'm seeing, because you see this cluster here, the 2 birds and then the 5 butterflies, and pentacles are a slower moving suit. So it could be that within the next 5 months, from whenever you're watching this, that you're going to see tremendous growth, maybe 2 to 5 months, since you have the 2 of Pentacles here. So I know that may seem like a very long time for you, especially if you're in a place of feeling stuck, but things are moving. Yeah, see, I bet it's 2 to 5 months, because you have 2, 3, and 5. So somewhere in that general time frame, I think things are going to start moving forward for you. Okay, so we have the 5 of Wands. Now, what I get here with the 5 of Wands is not giving up. Keep moving forward. Stay true to your goals. Stay true to your path. Keep like this forward movement. Don't get caught up in your mind. So with the 5 of Wands, it can mean like chaos and conflict and so much going on that nothing's working. And I feel like this represents what could be going on in your mind. Maybe, you know, talking yourself down, or not believing in yourself, or just losing hope in general. And what I see with this particular 5 of Wands is kind of a uniting of forces. So you saying, I'm not going to think this way anymore. I'm going to get up. I'm going to make some changes. I'm going to go for a walk. I'm going to clear my mind. I'm going to get over the past, or release the past. And I'm going to get kind of my mind working again. I'm going to feel like success is meant for me. I'm going to find my soul tribe. I'm going to find my perfect person, my perfect job, whatever it is. And then I feel like with that, you're going to start moving forward on this path. Remember, we had a doorway here and moving forward here. So that's kind of a theme I'm seeing, is you moving forward from a difficulty. Oh, I've loved this. So you have the Two of Cups. Now, have I not been saying throughout this reading that you're going to find the perfect person? So like your soulmate, you're going to, and if you're not looking for a soulmate, then that's just one example. The perfect job, the perfect people, the perfect soul tribe, the perfect place to live, right? The Two of Cups talks about two things coming together that work so well together. This is about kind of uniting forces also. Yes, there are differences, but these two things go together so well and they appreciate each other. And it's really harmony and balance, like we saw here. It's joy. It's, you have joy twice. And it also mentions up here, open heart. Okay. Oh, and remember the two dolphins? See, there's something going on here. Okay. So open heart. So if you've had a broken heart in the past, Spirit is saying it doesn't have to be that way forever. There's someone out there waiting for you. There's someone who has struggled just like you, someone who is your perfect match. If you struggled in a terrible job before, don't let that keep you down. Your perfect job is on its way to you. Okay. Yeah, your cards are just so amazing. Okay, so we have the Four of Cups. Now this is very interesting because this is what I was saying earlier with your card here, follow the stream. And the first step Spirit showed me is that you need to cleanse your energy. That's what I'm seeing here. This is kind of, see, it looks like she's meditating. So cleansing your energy, focusing on yourself, focusing on healing yourself inside. Really getting a clear vision of what you want to see moving forward. And then what I'm seeing with this card is the Ace of Cups. Look, do you see that? Do you see how this hand is bringing something in? That's exactly what's happening here. Okay, so once you get clarity, once you cleanse your energy, once you get focused, the universe is offering you something. And I feel like right now, you would probably just kind of shove it away like you're not ready for it. You really don't care. But once you cleanse yourself, once you pick yourself up and you start to move forward, I feel that's when you're going to embrace this. And I feel like what is in this cup is what we see here with the Two of Cups. That perfect thing coming into your life that creates joy again, that gives you a sense of hope, that really helps to open your heart again. Okay, I love it. The Six of Cups. Okay, so with the Six of Cups, this is like you finding that balance and harmony that you once lost in your life. Do you see here how you have the two dolphins? And it says celebration, fun, unbridled joy, open heart. And then we have the Two of Cups here. And then you have the two people on the swing here. So it's like things coming together. Maybe, and I feel like what this is, the Six of Cups, it's a dream. It's a hope that you've always had, but for some reason it seems like you may have lost that hope or lost that dream for a period of time. So I feel like this idea that you had before is coming back. So let's just say like you thought you met your perfect person before and then something happened. Maybe for some of you, maybe your soulmate passed away, which is, I'm very sorry if that did happen. It could be maybe you just grew apart, or maybe the relationship kind of took a turn for the worse or something like that. And you didn't really find your life partner, which you thought you had at one point. And this was always, maybe that's always been like your dream, is to have that perfect person. And maybe you kind of lost hope a little bit along the way. What Spirit is saying is that that dream is still possible. Okay, and that goes for anything. That goes for finding the perfect job, the perfect career, the perfect place to live, the perfect friends, you know, really the perfect hobby, anything. Okay, so just keep that in mind as you go forward. So I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like and subscribe. And if you ever want to book a private reading with me, you can do that on my website, which is listed in the description box below. Thank you so much for watching. Hello, pile number 2. You have the Ocean Jasper heart. And your card is Smooth Flight. No need to struggle against the wind when you can catch the current and sail easily upon the breeze. So I feel here that things may have become quite difficult for you. Maybe you've been trying to get something done, or maybe you've been trying to work through something and you haven't seen a lot of progress. And the energy I'm picking up here is that maybe you need to let go of some control, just a little bit. Let's say, for example, that you have this goal in mind and you want to reach this goal, but you're coming up upon like resistance from the universe. It could be that your idea is great, but you're coming upon resistance because there's a different way or a better way of doing it that will lead to more success for you. Or there could be something about this particular path that is not quite right. And it could just be a little change that you need to make. But really, like, the overall feeling that I'm getting with this card is that some slight change needs to be made. And then once that is made, you will see huge transformation. You have a butterfly here. So, and then look at these little lights here all over. It's like illuminating something, seeing things differently, seeing in the dark, that kind of energy. And I also get a sense like there's a little bit of fog in the air here, if you can see that. And then we do have the moon here, and then also there's a little crescent moon on the hummingbird's head. So it's like listening to your intuition. Are you feeling hopeless because things aren't moving? Is there a reason why things aren't moving? Like, do you need to change things just a little bit to get the momentum back, to get the ball rolling, to get things moving? Like, why is that happening? So we're gonna look into that and see. Let's see what your oracle cards have to say. Okay, for pile number 2, we're looking at a message of hope, please. Plunge, don't hold back, it's time, go for it and dive in. So what I feel with this card is that this is a great idea you have. This is like, there's something on your mind, something that you want to accomplish, but it seems like for some reason there's something about it that's not quite flowing easily. So what do you need to do so that you can just plunge in, so that you can go for it, so that you can dive in? And I feel like some of you may know what this is. Some of you may know or be saying like, yeah, you know, I was kind of thinking that maybe things weren't working exactly as they should be on this route. Maybe I should change my plan a little bit. It's a great idea. Spirit wants you to go forward with this idea, but you just might need to tweak something just a little bit. Okay, what else? So we have making waves, momentum is building, it's your time and achievement. Exactly. It is your time. And why are you making waves? Because you took the plunge, because you just dove in, right? Now, why is there struggle? Okay. Why is there struggle when your cards are saying go for it and you're making waves? Okay. For some of you, is it that you don't believe in yourself? Is it that you're feeling like it's taking too long? Or because what I'm seeing so far here is there's no reason to feel hopeless. There's no reason to feel like you can't accomplish this, because I mean, Spirit is showing me that you're going to accomplish your goal. So what is it that's holding you back? Is it just that idea that I said that maybe you need to change things just a little bit? You might need to tweak your idea just a little bit. Let's get some more cards and see what else we can find for you. Okay, what else can you tell us for pile number 2, please? The message of hope for pile number 2. Wisdom Keeper, a new perspective. Here we go. Study and learning. Okay. I feel like there might be something with your idea that just needs to be tweaked just a little bit, looking at something a little bit differently. Getting grounded too. If you've been trying to force something to happen and you're feeling frustrated and you're feeling like, I don't know if this is the right idea. Remember your card, it says no need to struggle against the wind. Okay? Are you trying to force something? There's an easier way to do things. And Spirit is saying that you might just need a new perspective. You might need to look at things a little bit differently. You might need to bring in a new element into the situation. But Spirit is saying definitely don't give up. Don't lose hope, because this is a brilliant idea. This is like whatever this is that you're thinking about doing or trying to accomplish or whatever, like it has amazing, amazing potential. Okay, this card is really calling me. And you know what? I think I'm going to take this one too, because it kind of came out. Yeah, that's just one. Okay. It came out, but this one in particular is really calling my attention. Okay, so we have energy rising, vitality, confidence, power, and decisiveness. Okay, so remember I said some of you may feel like you don't have what it takes or something like that. So be confident. Look at this energy. Look at all your positive cards. Is that why you're losing hope? Because for some reason you don't feel confident? You have power, decisiveness. Do you need to make a decision? Is that what's holding you back? Like you can't make a decision one way or the other? Because I'm seeing so much movement here. But there's this element of you fighting with something, you struggling with something, but that struggle, that fight, there's really no reason for it. So maybe giving up a little bit of control is what you need to do. Maybe go with the flow a little bit more and see how easily energy comes to you, how situations come to you, people, you know, being in the right place at the right time, how things just start to flow a little bit easier for you. Okay, then we have weather the storms, let it change you, embrace the unexpected. So is that what happened? Is there, because I feel like there's something that some event or something that happened that made you want to give up hope on an idea that you have. And almost like you're trying to force something, like you were going along, and then all of a sudden something happened that kind of put a roadblock on your path, and now you just want to give up the whole thing. But that doesn't make sense to me. See, I'm seeing this, like Spirit is showing me things that you can't see, and it doesn't make sense that you would want to give up, because I mean, I'm seeing all of these amazing cards and I'm seeing success on your path. So if you're feeling like you want to give up, like something happened, Spirit is saying, don't let that take you down, because this change or a perceived failure in one part of your idea may not be failure at all. It could just be a restructuring, because Spirit can see ahead. Spirit may know that going on that particular path, there was something that wasn't quite right, or this new path is going to be so much better for you. So go with the flow. Okay, you have 2 cards here talking about that. Don't try to force like the old way or this one particular way. Okay, so let's look at your tarot cards now. What else do you want to say to pile number 2, please? A message of hope. Okay. Okay, let's go ahead and look. I think there's, 2 cards here. So your first card that came out is the Wheel of Fortune. So interesting what I was saying here. If something unexpected happened, because this makes me think of like the Tower card, something unexpected happened. You know, you have the lightning here, you have the storm brewing back here. If something like that happened, I really feel with the Wheel of Fortune that it was a blessing in disguise. So don't let that make you lose hope. See all the phases of the moon here. Your luck is going to change. Look at, you have wings down here too, about to take flight, and there's like sunshine there. Things are changing for you. There is wisdom in what happened. There's wisdom in something that made you pause for a minute. It happened for a reason. Okay, yes. Now we have the Hermit card. I feel like this is where you've been. But look, you have birds here. I feel like you've been feeling like the Hermit, like you've been taking a time out. You've been feeling like, maybe even feeling hopeless, feeling like, I don't know, I tried so hard and this didn't work. But the thing about the Hermit card is it's number 9. So you're nearing the end of a cycle. You're nearing the end of this confusion, this sadness, this depression, this whatever it is that's going on with you. Things are about to shift for you. Okay, you have the Hermit and the Wheel of Fortune. I mean, obviously Wheel of Fortune's number 10, but I didn't like put the 2 and 2 together. You have number 9 and number 10, because you see that the Hermit is actually walking toward the Wheel of Fortune. So you are like really on like the edge of this change that's about to happen for you. Yeah, I mean, look, you have the Ace of Swords. You have a new idea, a new perspective. That's literally all that's holding you back right now. The Spirit is showing me is getting a new perspective on things, kind of picking things up again, moving forward, not letting things hold you back. You know, any situation that may have happened, not letting that hold you back. Getting a new perspective on things. Look at your card here. Study and learning. Maybe you need to learn something different. Maybe it's might not be a long process. Maybe you just need to watch a video on YouTube that will, you know, then you can learn how to do something a little bit different or something like that. Does that make sense? Maybe you need to talk to somebody who can give you more clarity or more guidance on something. And we have the 10 of Pentacles. Look at this. This is a success card. This is success. This is something that does take a little bit of time, though. So if you're trying to force something to happen by a certain time, the Spirit is saying to try to ease out of that. Try to let things happen naturally. Because remember this card, it says you can catch the current and sail easily upon the breeze. Don't try to force something when it's not ready to happen yet. And just remember here we have momentum is building. It's your time and achievement. Okay. Don't hold back. It's time. Okay. You have 2 cards here talking about it's your time. It's time. It's time. It's time. So you can rebuild. I just got that you may have to rebuild things. If you lost something, if something was taken from you, if, you know, whatever the scenario is, you just need to almost like accept the past for what it is and then rebuild is what I'm getting. And believe me, I know it's easier said than done. I know. I'm just the messenger. Okay. So just that's what Spirit is saying, that it's time. Okay. It's time to move forward. You have great ideas. You have great plans, and Spirit wants to see you move forward with those. Look at how beautiful this card is. Do you see this? This is the Knight of Cups. This is what I was just saying. It is time for you to take those ideas, to take your hopes, to take your dreams and move forward with them. Okay? It's a slower moving process, and that's okay. But that's where you're going to find your balance, your happiness, your renewal, who you're supposed to be. Okay? You're kind of leaving this period of stagnation or of hopelessness. And I mean, look at how beautiful this card is. You see, it's like all the beautiful lights. There's growth. There's water back here. It's calmer. It's peaceful. It's proud too. Being proud that you stood up and you went after what you want. You took your power back. Okay. The Three of Cups, there is a celebration coming up for you. Not just you celebrating, but other people celebrating you. There's success. This is also celebrating overcoming the storm that came up here. Are some of you isolating? Because with the Hermit card and this, I feel like you're isolating. You might be isolating from your friends, from your family, from life in general. Because of what happened here. I feel like that's why you're isolating. But it's like, yes, we see this, and yes, this looks like it was very stressful, perhaps traumatic, but like everything else is so positive and so uplifting, and Spirit really wants me to get that across to you, that whatever happened here, it's not the end. There's so much more beyond this. And for some of you, I feel like you might have lost a loved one. I'm getting that energy here. And in that case, Spirit is telling me that your loved ones want to see you pursue this idea and be successful with this idea. Your loved one doesn't want you to stay isolated because your heart is in so much pain, okay? So yeah, if that's the case, and of course this isn't going to apply to everybody, but I feel like there's someone out there that this message does apply to, and I feel like it's important enough to mention it, even though it's very specific. Your loved one wants you to celebrate life again, okay? So I'm just going to leave it there because I think I said everything I needed to say with that, okay? Okay, we have the Eight of Wands here. Yeah, so this is movement. This is moving forward. This is things flowing easier. Remember here, it's smooth flight. We're talking about going with the flow, things just happening, things flowing into your life, change happening, which, you know, is the Wheel of Fortune here. And how do we get there? We get there by kind of shifting the mindset. Going from being stuck here and not wanting to move forward because this process here was so painful, to shifting that energy with the Wheel of Fortune, coming out of the Hermit card, getting this new perspective, and then pursuing your dreams, and then kind of coming back to life a little bit here, spending time with family, with friends, celebrating just the fact that you're able to get up from this event that happened here and kind of embrace life again. Okay, then we have, yes, the Three of Swords. Okay, so there was definitely something that happened that literally broke your heart, that made you feel devastated, that made you feel a sense of hopelessness, the feeling that you want to give up. I definitely saw that with this card here. So that could definitely be you losing a loved one. It could be a relationship breaking up. It could be your idea, a piece of your idea did not work the way you wanted it to. But there's no reason to give up. Remember, if you did lose a loved one, if they did pass on, they don't want to see you in so much pain. They want to see you thriving and, pursuing your dreams and doing what would make you happy in your life. Things didn't work out. If you lost a job or something like that, whatever the situation is, there's new life on the other side of this. And Spirit is saying the way to heal this is to kind of come out of this hermit mode, like get closure, get understanding, get this new perspective so that you can kind of move on in a more positive way. Okay. We have the Justice card. So very interesting that the Justice card is below the Ace of Swords here. So this is definitely about a new perspective. This is about, let me see, how do I say this? Kind of extracting the pain that you have here, kind of extracting that from your heart. Okay, you don't necessarily have to extract it and get rid of it, but extract it from your heart. So kind of like pulling these swords out of your heart here and getting perspective on it. Okay, and getting a sense of healing, because look at this Justice card. There's actually water. There's like a pathway, like a river flowing. There's water here. So it's like getting perspective on what really hurt you, getting a perspective, getting understanding, clarity, and then being able to, you know, in a way accept that. And you can still look at it, you can still feel it, but it doesn't have to be piercing your heart every single second of every day. Does that make sense? So Spirit is showing me that doing that will bring a sense of balance back to your life, and will also kind of be turning the tides, will be that bringing that Wheel of Fortune in for you. And we have the Hierophant card. I got balance again with this card. The reason why is because it's the parting of the, like, you see how there's like a curtain here? It's like parting that curtain, coming back to life, coming back to taking steps forward, finding your faith again, finding your hope again. Finding balance. It's understanding. There's understanding here. There's also a sense of peace here. There's a sense of, I'm getting a sense of comfort. There's also like a sense of spiritual guidance here. So maybe reconnecting with your spirit guides, with your church, if you go to church, or reconnecting, you know, with some type of structure in your life. So maybe something happened here, and ever since then you haven't had a sense of structure, you haven't had a sense of direction. So Spirit is saying that kind of finding that sense of structure again will also help to heal your heart. Okay. So you have the Nine of Cups here. This is like such a positive card. This is like emotional fulfillment. This is a dream come true. This is transformation. This is change. This is you weathering all the different phases that you've gone through. I just got a year. I got 1 year. So maybe you've been going through something for the last year, and this is a timeless reading. So it could be a year, you know, a year ago from whenever you're watching this. If you're watching this now, this video is going to be coming out in early December. So it could be that, you know, throughout this year, perhaps you've really had some difficult times. You've gone through a lot. But what Spirit is saying with this is that there's the possibility for new growth. There's the possibility for you to pursue your dreams. Remember the Knight of Cups here? Which is someone moving forward, pursuing their dreams. It's energy rising. It's gaining momentum. And, you know, your cards here, I'm getting like a gentle flow. With the exception of the Eight of Wands, but it's still gentle. It's just kind of, there's a shift that happens, and I feel like once that shift happens, everything else kind of falls into place, and you might notice it kind of overnight that, oh, okay, things are better. Things are, you know, I'm making progress on things. So, but with the Eight of Wands, it's still like a very gentle energy here. So first of all, be gentle with yourself. Take little baby steps. Okay, and you're going to start to feel better is what Spirit is telling me. We have the Ace of Wands for your last card. So I'm getting a few things here. So with the Ace of Wands, look at all the growth here. Look at how amazing this is. Follow your passion, okay? Don't let this event, whatever it was, don't let that control you. Don't let that take away your dreams. You have so much to offer. And if something happened here, let's say that you, like, I think I mentioned this earlier, like you had this great idea and you're pursuing it, and then something stopped it. It could be that this is a great, absolutely fantastic idea that you're passionate about. If something like put a halt to that idea, don't let that take you down. Don't let that destroy your excitement about this idea. It's just that Spirit knows a better path or a better way, or you just need to change a little thing about that idea, and then things are going to start flowing again. Okay, so keep that in mind, because you have a lot of passion for something, and it's really not that far off to start to see some success from this idea. So Spirit says come out of your shell a little bit so that you can experience life again, so that you can pursue this idea again. And if something's not working, don't try to force it, because, you know, anytime when you come up of, you know, a plan that it's just no matter which way you look at it, no matter which way you try to move it, it just doesn't go forward. That means that there's something that Spirit's trying to warn you about. Spirit's trying to tell you, trying to get your attention about something, trying to change your path slightly so that you have a greater outcome. Okay, so just keep that in mind going forward. Success is waiting for you. The Nine of Cups is like the wish come true, success, your dreams, everything coming together. So just keep that in mind going forward. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like and subscribe. And if you ever want to book a private reading with me, you can do that on my website, which is linked in the description box below. Thank you so much. Hello, pile number 3. You have the Tiger's Eye heart, and your card is Let It Blossom. And your card says the timing of the universe is precise and wise. With patience, care, and trust, the flowers you've been tending to will bloom in glorious beauty. I get a few things here. First of all, I feel like there are synchronicities that may be happening in your life, because on this clock here, no, actually it's this bigger clock here. It says 10:10. Okay, so the time on the clock here is 10:10, and I don't think you're going to be able to see that, but it says 10:10. On this other clock, so that to me is why I said the synchronicities. I think that if you haven't seen those yet, you will start to see that. I feel like the universe is going to start to send you signs. I feel like there's divine timing at play with whatever situation you have going on. And so with that divine timing, I know that we want to make things happen sooner a lot of times. However, the universe is sometimes not on our time, which is very frustrating, which can lead to a sense of hopelessness, thinking that things are never going to work out, feeling like you just want to give up altogether. And what Spirit is saying is that give it some time, have some patience, know that you're going to be guided to the right place at the right time. Like, it makes me think of, you know, how the hummingbird always knows where to go. The hummingbird knows which flower to go to. So there's a sense of calming the mind and allowing the universe to help guide you. Now, on this other clock here, the time is 2:50. So, you know, it's like it's the reverse of 10:10. If you look at the clock, it's the reverse. 2:50 is the reverse of 10:10, right? So very interesting how they put that together on this card. So things are lining up for you. Things are like almost there. You're getting so close. So don't give up hope on your dreams. Like, look at how big this moon is here, or sun, whatever, you know, whatever it is. Because I'm feeling like there's twilight here, but I'm also feeling like it's sunlight. So the planets are aligning perfectly for your dreams, for your hopes. So don't give up hope on this, okay? Let's look at your oracle cards. What would you like to say to pile number 3, please? We're looking at a message of hope today. Okay, this one, and I need this one also. Okay. Let it rain, allowing what is, inevitability, and trust. Look at the rainbows. Okay, geez, the main thing that sticks out to me in this card is trust. Trust in divine timing. Allow what is. If something's not working yet, don't try to fight it. Don't stress yourself out about why isn't it working yet? When is it going to happen? What's this? What's that? What if, you know, kind of take a breath and trust that the universe is working in your favor. The universe isn't working against you. The universe is working for you. The universe knows timing better than we do sometimes. So just, Spirit says, just try to trust in the process and don't try to force anything. Do you see there's lightning coming down here? I feel that when you least expect it, something might happen. Something is going to shift for you. Something's going to change. So don't give up hope. Okay. Then we have the sirens. Use your voice, expansion, and freedom. You see, things are coming together. Everything that you want in divine timing is coming together. Use your voice to keep manifesting what you want. Okay? Don't give up on hope just because the timing is off. And I know sometimes we need things to happen now because we feel like we're running out of time. But what I'm getting here, Spirit is showing me that you're going to have support. You're going to have support to get through this until you can kind of stand on your own. So Spirit says don't worry about that. You're going to expand out of this current state of possible stagnation, possible waiting. And you're going to find freedom and you're going to have exactly what you want. Okay, so don't try not to worry, okay? Spirit says try not to worry. Okay, a message of hope, please, for pile number 3, Spirit. Okay. We have lay it on the altar, hand it over, soften, surrender, and forgive. So hand it over to the universe, to divine timing. Soften. Don't get so caught up on timing, on when it has to happen. It has to be this way. It has to happen at this time. Don't give up hope either. I feel like some of you feel like it's never going to happen, and so you're just going to give up altogether. You're kind of throwing your hands up in the air. I'm like seeing like a picture of somebody just throwing away what they want, what your hopes and your dreams, just kind of pushing it away from you. Don't do that, okay? It's going to happen. Spirit says it's absolutely going to happen. There's just something with divine timing. They're saying, hang in there, hold on just a minute, okay? Pave your own way, leadership, courage, forge, don't follow. So first of all, what I'm getting with this card is that you're on your time frame is not everybody else's time frame. you know, we all do things differently. Some of us do things later in life. Some of us do things earlier in life. Have courage to keep going. Like, don't give up hope on this idea that you have. You have this great idea. There's so much out there waiting for you. Don't let it don't let the time discourage you, because there's something so prominent about timing in your reading and about time. Maybe some of you with 10:10 on the clock, maybe some of you wanted to complete something by October 10th. And depending on when you're watching this, maybe it's past that. Like when I put this video out, it'll be early December. So, excuse me. So it's possible that you wanted to finish something a month and a half ago. Don't get caught up on timing. Look at how close you are to your goal here. So Spirit is saying just kind of go with the flow. Go with the flow for now, because things are going to shift soon. Okay, that's what I'm seeing, is that things are going to shift soon for you. Okay, what else can you tell us for pile number 3, please? A message of hope. Look at this, the Chariot. Excuse me, here I go. Okay, so if you haven't been watching a video of me before where I cough, it's a lot of times it's when there's something like the energy is stuck, and sometimes like my throat closes up and it's hard for me to talk. So what I'm feeling here is that energy is starting to break up for you soon, and there's going to be movement forward. The Chariot is moving forward. It's a sense of accomplishment, getting through the hard times, having patience, building something that has a strong foundation, being divinely guided on your path, listening to your intuition, listening to your spirit guides, giving in a little bit to the process, to giving into things that you can't completely control, right? Meaning that, you know, sometimes we want things now, or we need things right now, and it's not happening right now. But most of the time when that happens, there's a reason for that. It could be that not everything is lined up yet, and it could be that things, you know, way down the road haven't come into alignment yet, and you have to wait for that before, you know, because then everything else needs to line up to that moment. So just have some patience. It's a process, but Spirit says, I promise you, things are changing kind of underneath the surface that you can't quite see yet. We have the Two of Swords. Yeah, so what Spirit is showing me here is definitely have patience and clear your mind of the clutter. Don't allow yourself to get so caught up in why isn't it happening yet? When is it going to happen? What do I do? What's this? What's that? And kind of find a calmness, because with the Two of Swords, there can definitely be some sort of delay with the Two of Swords. What's important here is staying balanced, staying calm, keeping a clear mind, thinking of, you know, ways to balance what's going on with the situation, instead of focusing on the negative of the situation. Try to focus on the positive of the situation, or try to focus on what you're going to do when things start moving forward. And again, your first tarot card was the Chariot card, so things will be moving forward for you. It's just literally, it's divine timing. And I'm not just saying that. You remember, you have the 2 clocks here. So it's divine timing for you. Interesting how you have the 2 clocks and you have the Two of Swords here. It's about 2 things coming together. There's definitely 2 things that need to line up, like logistically, 2 things that need to line up with their timelines. Then we have the Page of Swords. Yeah, so with the Page of Swords, this is like, do you see this here? Okay, with the Two of Swords, there's some sort of delay. and this owl has their eyes closed. Then all of a sudden we have the Page of Swords, which is like new information, a new idea, a new plan, literally like new information, new clarity. Okay, because here we don't have quite clarity, but here you have that clarity. You have that sense of ability to move forward, and the owl's eyes are open. This is literally the card right after the Two of Swords when we see a delay of the Two of Swords. You're about to wake up. Things are about to shift. Like the universe is about to open up for you. So that's why I think we have the surrender here on this card, because if you just surrender to the divine timing of the universe, things will flow easier for you, because you won't be so caught up in why is it taking so long? When are things going to shift? Why this? Why that? When this? When that? And it can create a stagnant energy. So, and trust me, I'm just the messenger here. I know how frustrating it is when you want something to happen, when you need something to happen like yesterday and it's still not happening today. Like, I get it. So believe me, I'm just the messenger here, okay? So this is just like gentle words of advice from the universe. Then we have the Seven of Swords. Yeah, so while you're experiencing a delay or waiting for divine timing, waiting for things to come together, it's important that you don't get caught up in the negatives, okay? It's a great idea that you have. There's nothing wrong with your idea. So there's like this delay or whatever this is, don't get yourself caught up in it, creating a sense of hopelessness, creating a sense of time getting away from you, creating a sense of feeling kind of frozen in time where you can't move, like things are being taken from you, because that's not really what's happening. It may look that way and you may think that's what's happening, but that's not what's going on here. This is more about things shifting because things weren't exactly in perfect alignment the way they were before. So let's just say that you had this idea and there was a deadline with it, and that deadline passed and you didn't have resolution to this idea, and so you kind of lost part of that idea. That doesn't necessarily mean that you literally lost something. It could be that the universe was just kind of taking something out of the equation, something that didn't fit there anymore. And you just need to look at it differently, because there will be new elements that come into the situation that will replace anything that was lost or taken away, that will be so much better suited for the situation. We have the Queen of Swords. Do you see your line of sword cards here? Wow. There is a lot of confusion, a lot of deep thought, a lot of anxious thoughts. Trying to make sense of something. And what I'm getting here, my attention's being drawn back to your top cards here. You have trust. Excuse me. And you have hand it over and surrender. So trust in the divine timing. Okay, trust in the divine timing. Trust that things are going to make sense for you. I feel like once you get ahead and you can look back, you're going to say, oh, wow, I see divine timing. I see how all of that lined up. I see why something fell away from my plan here. So with the Queen of Swords, you see all the butterflies here. There's transformation here. There's a sense of calmness here. Things are making sense. This is you sitting there thinking, kind of what I just said when you look back and you say, oh yeah, now it all makes sense. This is being able to cut right through to the heart of the matter. So this is, everything's making sense here. You're also speaking with clarity. You're putting your ideas out into the universe with clarity. The way that you're manifesting things is with clarity. Because there's something about the way it was before that a piece of it was a little murky, or it wasn't quite solidified or something like that. That could be something that possibly fell away from the idea or the plan that you had. Or this could even be you feeling more confident, you not giving in to your fears or your thoughts of, well, there's this delay, so I guess it's just not meant for me. I'm just going to give up. I'm going to give up hope on this idea. And with the Queen of Swords, Spirit is saying that you should not give up hope. You should keep that hope alive, because what I just got is like your thoughts are going to thaw out. Things are going to make sense. Certain things need to break away so that other things can come into the equation. Yeah, you have the World card here. This is basically what I just said. Some things need to fall away so that other things can come into the equation. Now, do you see this first row? We start with the Chariot, and then we have the World card here. So things are shifting. There's a new cycle coming in. Do you see how there are clouds all around the earth, and now they're kind of dissipating? And the owl, talks about intuition, right? Which, I mean, look at all of these sword cards you have. So kind of balancing with the Two of Swords, balancing your intellect and your intuition, balancing your intuition with your ego, okay? Not letting one aspect overtake the other, keeping that balance. Seeing the world for what it is, seeing why things happened the way they did. Moving forward, even though you may have fear that I want to give up hope. This is so difficult. I just don't want to deal with it anymore. But because you take that courage and you keep moving forward toward your dream, toward your goal, accepting divine timing, that's when you see a shift. So let's see what else we have going on down here. Yeah. The Tower card. Remember when I told you that some things you might like had a plan and certain things weren't, I don't know exactly how I said it, but kind of like some things needed to fall away so that other things can come in. And I think I might have said something like that right here. Sorry, I get so many like things like flashing in my brain that sometimes I forget exactly when I said stuff. So just bear with me, please. So yeah, the Tower card. This is like what I was saying with, and also with that divine timing. It's like certain pieces of your idea. Oh, I think it was with the Seven of Swords when I said there might be a little piece of your idea that was taken away, or that, the universe put a pause on it because it wasn't quite in alignment with what you needed. And that's what the Tower card can talk about. It's like things being shifted. It's kind of like sometimes with the Tower card, you're going about your business, you have a plan, and then all of a sudden, bam, something happens to kind of stop everything, which can be very, very jolting, which can be very, disruptive to the point where we can lose hope on the idea altogether and just want to like wrap it up and toss it in the trash can. But Spirit is saying, do not do that. Don't do that. It was just a piece of your idea or a piece of the plan that Spirit needed to change a little bit. Something needed to shift so that divine timing can come into alignment. There's two elements here that need to come into alignment together. And so they need to come in together like this, right? And there was something going on, so they were kind of going like this. but they need to come into alignment. So that's what happened with your situation. And it's disruptive. It's disruptive to the mind, to the body. But what I see here is, well, what Spirit wants you to do is to kind of just get a sense of calm, a sense of balance, and a sense of trust. Okay? And also don't forget you have forgive here. So if somebody played a role in this situation coming to a pause, try to forgive that person because it had something to do with this divine timing, okay? Forgive if you want. I'm just the messenger. You don't have to, but you do what you want. It's just a message from Spirit. So we have the Seven of Wands here. So you're protected, first of all. Your idea is protective. Your movement forward is protected. Divine timing is protected. I feel like things are going to be happening once things kind of click into place. I feel like everything is going to click into place, and I feel like it's going to happen fairly quickly. Anything that was lost here, anything that ended up not working with the Tower card, it's going to be replaced. Like, you're going to get clarity on everything, and you're going to be able to move forward, and then you're going to be tackling one thing after another. I feel like it's quick moving. You see, that's another thing that you have here. So far, your cards are quicker moving cards. Like, the world can sometimes be a slower moving card, but the swords and the wands are quicker moving suits in the tarot deck. So although you might not think that it's moving quickly, things are like aligning behind the scenes. Things are going to start to make sense for you. And once that one little detail clicks, everything else falls in line. So we have the Queen of Pentacles. So all of your hopes, all of your dreams, everything that you wanted is going to happen. You're going to have success. Okay? You're going to have success. You're going to have expansion and freedom. You just need to find your voice. Don't lose your voice in the, don't lose your voice during the disruption of something changing the plan a little bit. Stay focused on your goal. There's so much growth here. There's so much strength. There's literally you being in the right place at the right time. You setting a new foundation after the Tower card. And then remember when I said you looking back at things, everything's going to make sense. Everything's going to come into perfect perspective. And there's so much growth. There's so much growth here. And alignment. Things are just aligning for you. And it's all coming about from this newfound clarity that you're going to get soon. We have the King of Wands. So this talks about, a lot of things. This talks about transformation. This talks about problem solving, foresight, having a plan, putting that plan into place, and being able to problem solve along the way. So I feel like this thing that was paused, this something that kind of fell apart so that something else can come together, I feel like it might be a big learning experience for you, where in the future you can say, remember I said how you're looking back at things and it all makes sense? That once you get past that and you start moving forward with this idea again, I feel like you're going to be able to look at that situation as you're moving forward and say, okay, that's not going to happen again. I'm going to kind of see problems before they arise, hopefully. If not, then as they arise, I'm going to be able to problem solve along the way. I feel it's almost like your thought process is quicker. Okay. And also I feel like once you get past this disruption here, once you get past the thought of maybe this isn't meant for me, once you get your hope back, I feel like just the fact that you were able to kind of conquer that fear, that you were able to surrender to the universe, to divine timing, I feel like it's so inspiring to you that it's like, ooh, I want to do that again. I want to keep moving forward. Or what's my next idea? What's my next plan? What's my next goal? Okay, so that's what I see here. Oh, didn't I just mention you're going to be stronger? Excuse me. Like I said, sometimes I cough when energy feels stuck. And what I'm feeling here is that this disruption had multiple purposes. First of all, there's something about you learning to trust in the universe. So something about like this experience was so disruptive for you. You had to, like, part of the learning process here, like I said, is to kind of see problems and fix them before they become an issue. But the other part is you gaining this sense of incredible strength. The Chariot talks about that too. Like, to me, there's certain aspects of the Chariot and the Strength card that really highlight each other. It's like you've learned how to conquer problems. You've learned how to conquer your fears. You've learned resilience in the face of uncertainty, of fears, and you keep going. It's like learning how to never give up on your dreams, even when there are problems that arise. And so I feel like here, not giving up hope here will really build a strong sense of resilience going forward. And then when you may experience difficulties in the future, it's going to be a lot easier for you to keep your resilience and to move forward and to think logically and keep a great perspective going forward in the future when something problematic may come up in the future. So here we have the Knight of Wands. Oh, I like this for you. Okay. What I see here with the Knight of Wands is you saying no to your fears. You saying, okay, I'm just going to give into the universe. I'm going to hand it over to divine timing. Remember, hand it over here and divine timing here. I'm going to be patient. I'm going to be brave. I'm going to do what I can now while I'm waiting for things to shift and move forward. And then I feel like when things shift for you, like, do you see this? This owl has the salamander in its claws, in its, claws, but it's like just taking it on the journey. I don't feel like it's injuring it. I feel like that's you taking your ideas and running with them. It's like a renewed sense of passion, a renewed sense of strength and courage to go after your dreams, to pursue your dreams. And what I'm seeing here is that there's no reason to lose hope here, okay? What you want is going to happen. It's just delayed for a moment because of divine timing. So don't give up on your hopes and your dreams, because Spirit is showing me you pursuing these again, you going after it. And it's so much easier. There's something that just clicks into place that's so much easier and so much more balanced for you. So keep going forward. This shift is happening pretty soon for you. Pretty soon. So sometimes the world to me can represent like the beginning of the new year or the beginning of a new month. So if you're watching this when I first put it out, it could mean that things are going to shift for you with the new year. It could also mean, if you're watching, because this is a timeless reading, so if you're watching this at another point during the year, it could mean that things are going to shift for you in that next month. Okay, so just keep that in mind. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like and subscribe. And if you ever want to book a private reading with me, you can do that on my website, which is linked in the description box below. Thank you so much.